Hi, I'm Steve and welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to show you how to make no-knead pizza dough using the hands-free technique. That's right, I can make pizza dough without dusting the counter with flour and without touching the dough with my hands. All I need is a glass bowl and a plastic spoon. And I can have dough ready in less than 2 hours.
I'll be using 13 ounces warm water, 1 1/2 teaspoons salt, 1 1/4 teaspoons instant yeast, 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil, and 3 1/2 cups bread flour. I set up my workspace with my utensils and my ingredients. One of the keys to proofing is the temperature of the mixing bowl because it has direct contact with the dough, so I'll start by heating the mixing bowl in the microwave on high for 1 minute. Let's get started. 13 ounces warm water. 1 1/2 teaspoons salt. I use everyday table salt. 1 1/4 teaspoons instant yeast, sometimes referred to as bread machine yeast. 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil. 'And I'll give a quick stir to combine. Now the dry ingredients. 3 1/2 cups bread flour. I use the scoop and shake method for measuring flour. This recipe is very forgiving and you don't have to be exact. Next, I'll combine the wet and dry ingredients. The objective is to hydrate the flour. Watch. All you need to do is stir with the handle end of a plastic spoon and it will come together and form a shaggy ball. Then tumble the dough to combine the moist flour on the bottom with the dry flour. And I'll finish by scraping the side of the bowl to get the last bits of flour into the dough. And we're done. All we need to do now is cover the bowl with plastic wrap, put it in a warm, sunny location, and Mother Nature will do the kneading for us. It's important to proof dough in a warm, draft-free environment. Because it's a cool time of the year and I don't have direct sunlight, I turn the oven light on, put the dough in the oven, close the door, and the oven light will raise the temperature inside the oven, creating a nice, warm, draft-free environment for proofing. No-knead turbo pizza dough should be proofed for 1 hour and 30 minutes. The dough is proofed for 1 hour and 30 minutes and more than doubled in size. It's time to finish the dough. All we need to do now is degas, pull, and stretch the dough. Watch. The action I'm doing is very similar to that of a dough hook. I'm expelling the gases, pulling and stretching the dough. Next, I'll dust the dough and the side of the bowl with flour and roll the coat so the dough won't be sticky. And I'll just roll the dough out of the bowl onto the counter. It's that easy.
Well, what do you think? I made pizza dough without ever touching the dough with my hands. I call it the hands-free technique. Now, let me show you how I use the hands-free technique to shape the pizza. How did you really think I was going to do that? Let me show you how I really shape pizza.
I'll start by lightly dusting the countertop and dough with flour. Keeping it dusted with flour will prevent the dough from sticking. Then divide the dough into 2 portions and set one aside. To shape the dough, I like to use a pizza roller. I'll start by forming a small circle. Then pick the dough up and let gravity stretch it. Oh, that stretched a little too fast. I can usually go around the edge and get a better circle, but that's okay. The pizza roller will correct all of my errors. And it's ready for the pan. I'll do a little more shaping. And it's ready for the toppings. I started with a thin layer of pasta sauce, a generous layer of cheese, a layer of mushrooms to cover, some sliced black olives, a little more cheese, and I baked it at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. Well, what do you think? Did you ever think it could be this easy to make great tasting pizza? If you like this recipe, I would like to introduce you to my latest cookbook, Introduction to No-Knead Pizza, Restaurant-Style Flatbread, and more. You'll love it. It's available in ebook and paperback, and I have links to the cookbook in the video description. Thanks for watching.